Virgo, welcome. It's the Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing your reading. It is for the 3rd week of November. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I wanted to say, I don't know how, without going on off on a tangent, why I initially watched tarot myself since I was maybe early 20s when I actually went to see a reader, and that was when I was heartbroken. And I remember going to see a few different people, and there was one person, I remember this person, what she said, I went back to her, it was like changing my life in a way, and changing my mood most importantly, all right? Where if I was to tell anyone that, oh, I went to see someone, or what she said made me happy, maybe someone would have told me like, what, are you crazy? What, do you believe in that? But I was happy, right? I was living in the bubble, and it helped me because I was really down at the time. And later also in life, I have, when it was YouTube, I listened to tarot that I found something to be very soothing. Again, if you convert it and then tell someone else would tell you, why would you listen to that? All right, so my point here is that I would say when you listen to tarot, if you are hurting, then go by what feels good at the time, because tarot isn't facts. So if there is something that's said in a reading, you feel, oh, I'm not ready to hear that, switch off. So I just wanted to say that because I know when you come to a love reading, people have different thoughts and feelings. So, as I've now been reading for quite some time, I think, I can also maybe predict a bit more accurate, and not some of the accuracy isn't always nice to hear, although I'm trying always to be nice. So I just wanted to say that it is very important, anyone that feels really hurt, always take that into consideration, and don't ever feel like, oh, I know this person is so accurate, therefore I should just, watch it and listen to every word, even though it's hurting. Don't do that. So it's just, that's how I've been doing it myself, and it's all about making you feel better. If you're not hurting and you can handle different truths, right, and it's not going to make you cry, then watch it. But just bear in mind, tarot is not facts, because you should also use tarot to manifest, right? Manifestations is the real deal, and I very much believe in that. So because what I read and pick up in the energies, they're not facts, but I hope you can use it to bring your clarity. But please do not use it as that's your absolute future, and follow that and be disregarded or feel bad or anything like that. So just wanted to mention that. All right, let's start your reading, Virgo. 9 of Pentacles. That is a very beautiful energy. It's kind of standing still, enjoying your abundance, enjoying your life, enjoying what you created. Also buying yourself something nice, investment as well. It can be, perhaps you have received a loan or a token of a good gesture, something like that. Or you have contemplating studying, starting a course, something like that. Now, it seems that self-love, investments, luxury, pampering, good news in finances, it's something that you're celebrating, and your self-love is, is making you very attractive, Virgo. Yes, you have put in the hard work. You have been diligent, and it's time to reap the rewards. Virgo, you have a person that might be holding back their feelings, but this person could be speaking to you through dreams, synchronicities, telepathic. They have faith that one day you and this person will reunite. Now, they are kind of waiting by the phone here. I'm seeing they are waiting by the phone. I'm going to put out all the cards here. Actually, before I start, I'm going to do the reading a little bit different, and let's see how that goes. So one thing is to plan this in advance. Another thing is to do it live. And I don't do film these readings twice. And you can't get the same content, obviously. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's start here with this person. You have someone, maybe with Pisces. They could also have Virgo in their chart. Perhaps Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. They feel this connection to you, even if they're on a distance, even if you haven't spoken to them for some time. This person, sometimes the negative here can be that this person is, they are very attracted to you. And perhaps in the past, they have been giving you a lot of attention to your looks or your pictures, right? The superficial. So that sometimes can be the negative because they haven't expressed their feelings. They've been afraid of expressing their feelings. And it makes them sort of behave in a way that can be very aloof. So this person can be quite funny. It's like they aren't able to switch easily. So let's say if this person, Virgo, have given you a lot of attention, well, if you are someone that posts social media, give you a lot of attention when it comes to, they could be the first person to like your picture or story or something. But then when it comes to actually congratulating you with something, maybe they're not there. So they give you a particular attention, but then it's hard for them to switch and give you another type of attention as well, in a way. And I feel that it has to do with their feelings. So not expressing feelings, they can easily, they will pop up wherever you are, but they can't easily express their feelings, which is a problem. Now, this person can be a little bit materialistic. They can be, it's like they pop up when they have achieved something. When it comes to wealth, they like to boast a bit about their wealth, nothing wrong with it. But maybe then that can be the negative. So they just pop up whenever they have a win. I feel here that this person, they're going through this inner struggle and conflict when it comes to how to contact you. Now, their intentions is to start a new cycle because an old cycle have changed or closed. This person, they view you as someone that will not take action towards them, however. I see here for you, Virgo, that you see this person as someone that you want to commit to, or you have been committed to them in a relationship. You do see this person as someone that you could live with, someone that could be a father, mother figure, parent figure here. I feel that also, but you feel that this person is something to do with splurging. They're all about looking good, looking smart. And again, more about the materialistic wealth than anything else. So when it comes to, you might feel suspicious about this person, you behave maybe in a way towards them that is like, nah, I don't trust them, so because they're not opening up, so therefore, you could sort of, when you look at them, you look a bit sort of, what are you thinking? I don't know you anymore, this type of way. But you view this person here as someone you have a spiritual connection with. I feel that you are, you feel this person owes you an explanation. They owe you something here, I feel. And you want to settle, you want to have peace with this person. You want to be friends. You want things to be, to start off from zero if you are going to start over with this person. But you feel you can't do anything right now because you've done everything you could when it comes to this connection, and so now you're giving to yourself. So it's kind of like, okay, you're leaving it up to destiny. You're leaving it up to them, certainly. And I feel here that in the challenges, it has to do with someone, they could do more. It's like they could invite you somewhere. They could do something tangible, which they haven't. And with the Devil and the Sun, it's like a lot of happiness can be had, but it's the feeling overwhelmed of the happiness. It's like, wow, it's too much. Like it's too rich. It's too much. Someone here could be sort of always pulling away like a turtle in their, putting their neck back into the shell. And they're like, oh no, it's not my style to be so enthusiastic or something like that. This person is a bit weird. in that way. They can be very much of an introvert, so it doesn't have to be weird. I'm definitely an introvert, and weird. But this person, when it comes to you and them, like, they're just not coming out of their shell ever, even if they've known you for a very long time. Yeah, Virgo. I'm picking up, Taurus energy and Libra and Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, Leo is here as well, potentially. I'm going to clarify. So, oops. All right, these cards are very slippery. So with the High Priestess, strong Pisces in their chart, I feel it's like their heart belongs to you. Their feelings are towards you. It's unconditional love they have and feel for you. They feel a lot, remind them of you constantly, whether you're in touch or not. It's something about your aura, your presence is always with them. And their feelings is always pure towards you, even if they're not expressing anything at all. We have here again clarified by the High Priestess. This person here communicates with you telepathically. This person is spiritual. This person is someone that spent a lot of time on their own. This person could be shy as well. Knight of Swords here. So, they are around you, ready to show you warmth. They feel that a playful approach is the best or the only approach that they can probably muster up to. They feel that you have options, or maybe it is the fact that they have options, or they are confused. They look at you as, they could be someone they look at you as beautiful, therefore you will always be run down by options, so they won't stand a chance. Or it's this person that is confused and they keep their options open. The way they behave is that they come forward seeming obsessed, perhaps love bombing you, sending you like a lot of messages like hearts and all that kind of stuff. Like, they are so very seductive, and then they disappear. They don't have to disappear as in ghost you, but they just pull away. They don't do anything else. Now, it seems that this person is ready to send you these messages, but then a cycle have closed, and they are sort of, so I'm getting the, tomorrow never comes. So they might be like, oh, well, if some time have passed, maybe, if I look better, if I have more money, if I look certain way, or if I'm a bit more hyped. So they're like, oh, I'm going to be a bit more hyped, or something like that. Or I need to go to the gym more. Or there's something about this person thinking about if they look certain way. So it's like, okay, well, when I reach this weight, then, or when I got a tan, when I have this money in my bank account, okay, boom, then I'm ready. Then I'm going to be present and I'll be the best version of myself. But tomorrow never comes. So they view you, however, as someone that is, self-made. You are wealthy, you attract wealth, like you have this aura, manifestations, you are the creator, you are a great mother, you're great at everything you do. That's how they see you. So, and then they get back to the square one. They're like, okay, where is Virgo? Maybe I haven't seen the right signs, because they could be looking at signs with their ego in a way, or fragile ego, I feel here. So then they don't do anything. They just sit there. They are like, okay, no, not today. Okay, maybe tomorrow. They don't realize that they are only looking at one way of doing things with you. Only one way. So it's a sign that this person could be a fixed sign, and that's what I'm picking up with the World card. So Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, but they could have Pisces in their chart. So they feel hurt that they cannot reach you, or that you are not in touch the way you used to be. It's possible as well with the King of Pentacles in reverse that they've let you down in the past. If it was a third party, if they kept their options open, all right, so they know there is a bridge that have been burnt. So I feel here that this person, yeah, they are sad. They are sad about not being able to do anything here. I feel like there is some sadness, and they're only looking at one way of doing things. But again, it's coming up again. Ace of Pentacles. They're like, okay, if I get a bit more money, if I get a bit better looking, if I get a bit sort of here. This person is, okay, they're like, okay, no, I don't want commitment. That's not working out for me here, all right? This person is very confused, I would say, in many ways. Not when it comes to their feelings, but they feel that you will definitely reject them. You could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn. I feel this person, because they're so aloof and because they keep so, like, their deep feeling, like feelings deep within, I mean, any feelings deep within, not expressing anything at all. And they are waiting for recognition in the wrong places. They don't have support. They feel in a struggle. They feel they do it alone. They feel like this person could be misunderstood. I feel they are misunderstood, and they feel they're not getting anywhere because it's like they're in their own bubble, all right? But they are not getting that help they need within that bubble they're in, and it's almost like they see the world just, everything keeps going, and they are in the same place. They could have Taurus and Pisces in their chart, or Capricorn or Pisces. It's something about their, like, they are so deep, but they're not getting that feelings up to the surface. So it's kind of, they're stalling because of it. They're misunderstood, especially if you're dealing with a male masculine, which I think for many of you, that's what you are doing. This could be someone you're in a relationship with, or you have been in a relationship with them, or at least very much of a strong situationship. Didn't have to share the same roof, because something have stalled here, and there's a misunderstanding. Has to do with communication for sure. This person, it's possible that they have grown up in a way of copying one of their parents when they met the other parent, right? So they have sort of been stuck in a loop of, perhaps it was kind of, okay, what they picked up in their mind is that they see two people very attracted to each other, could be highly sexual, for example, the relationship, or it's like a certain, there's a certain cycle, what they're used to. It's about perhaps, okay, I need to be looking young. It's a lot about the looks, presentation, and the wealth. I'm not getting that it's toxic, really, but they don't really know how to communicate. So they are misunderstood. Highly misunderstood, this person. So they might look very confident, but they are not confident at all when it comes to expressing their feelings. And they feel that you understand this person. Perhaps you were the one that came forward, understood, accommodated to them, but now you're no longer accommodated to them, because at the same time as not expressing feelings or not really taking that action, so it's difficult to accommodate this person. Maybe they also are, missing in action as well. I'm not getting ghosting. I'm just getting that they are quite like an introvert, and if you're not giving them attention, they are just, no, they're not doing anything at all. And they might also surround themselves with people that are not really supporting them as well, to sort of say, like, they are not telling anyone that they have problems with expressing feelings, or with coming forward, or with taking action. They're not telling anything about their feelings at all. They could be saying that I'm going to be forever single, bachelorette, that's me. And then that's like, they have this very strong way of communicating. So it's like, yeah, this person look like they know what they want. They can get whatever they want, but they don't want to get whatever they want, because they're not taking action when it comes to their feelings. It's very difficult for them. So yeah, it's a bit complex to understand this person. And also there won't be many that will be running after them. Maybe it's something about you they did open up to you, but then that cycle could have closed here. So Virgo, Eight of Pentacles, it's positive when your career, work, there is rewards, you're repeating action, which is, yeah, it's consistency, discipline. Then you are receiving answers. You want to work on this connection as well. So both of you could have earth elements in your chart. But yeah, cups, or you could be soulmates. Cups have been spilled, feeling like, okay, this is not working, there's no point. But you see this person. Okay, for many of you, you feel, okay, I've invested for so long, and this person have offered stability, or I feel it's going somewhere, but then again, when it comes to feelings, nothing is happening now. And the negative here is someone is wearing a mask. So people pleasing, acting, behaving in a way that seem then negative, superficial in a way. So it's quite difficult to understand. It's important to release fear when it comes to expressing feelings. It's like overcoming this. So both of you are not taking action. You wanting to take a leap. You might tell people you want to take a leap away from them, but then you're stalling because you feel like, oh, but I don't really want to move myself completely from this person because I don't feel we are there yet. You see this person as not taking any action. You see this person maybe as a player. You see this person as someone you've been in commitment with or spiritual connection, but you don't see them taking the action. And I see here that, you know, your intentions is to anyway to say, okay, well, I've done what I could. I removed my guard and on to the next. I feel here as well that, you know, you want new feelings, calmer waters, calmer shores, calmer days, okay? And you just want to get out of stagnation. With the, I feel here the advice is to continue to offer yourself self-love and conclude a cycle once and for all. And I would say that this person, King of Pentacles here, it's only them can heal themselves here. I feel here something should be let go of. Waiting for destiny, waiting for someone to take action, the other to take action, waiting for the right time, tomorrow never comes, that's never going to happen here. It's never going to happen. The two of you might be more similar in your love language than what you think you are. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're quite similar in some ways. So there is no action at all being taken in a way. Like this person could ask for like friend, like there is a lot of action around them, but it's like they might be people pleasing their surroundings, but they're not looking after themselves here. It's very strange, but something needs to be wrapped up. It's possible that this person's going through a career change, and when they do, they could have more time in their hands and free themselves from stress. There is something that's going on around them that is stressful as well. You could be in the same situation as well. So there's a shift. It's almost like both of you, Virgo, are going through significant release, and it is possible that this will be like a reset in a way that hasn't got to do with communication. So if you are expecting from each other that, or if we communicate, we can make plans, everything will help change, but then you are just expecting something that had not happened before from this person, vice versa, is not going to happen. I'm picking up here. It has to do with wrapping up a cycle, starting the new chapter, which I feel this person is doing. You are releasing fear or any anxiety, stress when it comes to this person, or any expectations when it comes to this person. I feel at this point, the two of you here, it's like this, if it's no contact or whatnot, or no action, it's like, okay, let's look at how did this person make me feel when they made me feel happy, or when I decided I wanted to pursue them. It's kind of going back to that, whatever that means to you. So I'm going to add a few more messages. So again, I'm picking up, this very well could be two people that know each other quite well or used to know each other quite well and now are not talking and acting like strangers and feeling, why is this? Why are we strangers? Well, it's not about here what you did to each other. It has to do with communication and about a fear of letting go. And this person could be very rigid and they're like battling their subconsciousness. And when they stop doing that, it's almost like they have an idea in their head what that means. So they're like, that's not for me. But it's weird because they are thinking that they're more than anyone, they think like that. So it's a bit like, like religion, for instance. All right. So if someone was brought up to think about the religion like in such a fanatic way and then like decided, no, if I'm going to be forced to go to church every Sunday and I have to listen to a particular priest every Sunday, and if I don't, if that was seen as torture, then they're like, no, never going to be religious. I'm going to punish, the actual creator for it. I'm not going to believe in it. That's it. So because of that, what's happening? So they have to separate something that has happened to them when it comes to a certain belief, that it is not a bad thing. That's what I feel here. That's that. But it has to do with something to do with wisdom gained from that experience, and also daring to open up and say, okay, I need to take the first step here in believing that there is something else. Otherwise, I'm stagnant. So yeah, it's kind of getting all the signs of being open and listen to their higher self, and then just saying flat out no, juggling that those messages, not realizing how helpful these messages are to them if they follow them and open up, but because there's a block when it comes to accepting the messages. So quite deep. Okay, anything else here for Virgo? Yeah, 4 of Wands. So this could be a twin flame connection, all right? But saying that life's a lot better when I'm away from Virgo or this connection, because like everyone just goes crazy when I'm around Virgo or something. It's almost like they're saying, okay, if people are going crazy when I speak to Virgo, or my life is not good when I speak to Virgo, well, who are these people in a way, or why am I noticing these people? So it can be something they have linked to like other people. I don't know, it's getting some deep messages here. So hopefully it makes sense to you. It has to do with spiritual awakening, bringing less judgment on each other, choosing a path that aligns with the talents as well. So this could definitely be a twin flame connection again, and someone has a block. Tomorrow, maybe even when you're listening to this reading, I'll be doing a reading 1-1-1-1 yeah, for once. Jesus. It's cord cutting or release or attract, right? However you want to use that day, but it's kind of that portal is open. Maybe that portal can help sort of bringing less judgment. Maybe this person is sort of releasing something. There is a lot of downloads they are getting about you and them, and that's going to make a change here. So it's more to do with, okay, getting the downloads, understanding it, whatever it means to them, converting it in their own language. And the same for you, Virgo, because I feel here there is this rigid block, like, oh gosh, this was the worst connection that happened ever, like it caused me nothing but trouble, because I don't want to believe in it. I believe in something else. I just believe that a connection should be certain. It should be certain facade. I want to see the building. I want to see what's inside. That's that. I don't want to anything else. I want to, it's like this person is like, okay, a marriage is, okay, we are married. Doesn't matter if you're happy or not. Yes, we should be attracted to each other. We should make good money. That's that. No more. I don't want to have any more ingredients in. It's like they're saying that this meal is the best meal I've ever had. It's a traditional meal. Don't put anything else on that plate, thank you, because God forbid. It's like they are so stubborn. They're so stubborn, but their stubbornness is only causing them, now that it's causing them the pain more so than you, because you have released this person. You see who they are. You see what they've done. You see what they need to do, but you're not going to go over there and preach it to them. So tomorrow can be a significant change here, I feel, Virgo. a significant change in the twin flame union, how this union is perceived. It's like, okay, what was the changes that happened to me? Because in a twin flame union, so oftentimes, well, there are changes, but some might go the negative way, or one person receives the pain. The chaser could receive the pain, the pain turns to gain. The pain always turns to gain, whatever it is. You know, if you think about it, I mean, the worst case scenario, death, yeah, you also ascend, but, you know, of course, you don't look at death as a positive, but it's like the pain, there should usually be a gain. But if person is running, they're running away from receiving the pain, so what can they gain? They stay the same. So it feels like this person has stayed the same. It's not about being better or worse off in a twin flame union, because there's also gain from running away because you don't receiving the pain. It's like, not today. We all do that. We say, no, that's what we always say. Oh, after Christmas. You hear everyone saying, after Christmas, I'll do that. After Christmas, I'm going to diet. And tomorrow never comes. There's this message all over. Tomorrow never comes. There's never going to be the right day to receive the pain. But the pain is that gain you need to have here. So whatever. And the pain might not even be pain. It has to do with the release more than anything else. Yeah, heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation. So connection and contract. So yeah, the messages are within this portal opening up. I feel in the next, well, tomorrow and the next couple of days, right? It's not just bang on a day, the minute, and after the time is up, there is no more opportunity. You have to wait till next year. No, it's not like that. It's two people that has to give in. You know, I think we all know someone that is like that, and then someone might know us like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's always different perception to all of us. We might think, I'm the most open person in the world. What are you talking about? It's like if someone says to me, Aquarius is cold? No. But I can see how Aquarius can be cold. But me, I don't feel cold. But that's, you know, it's how others perceive you is not always your choice. So how you perceive each other, you are like, no, we only are together for wealth and finances, and we want to boast to each other. So you're mirroring each other. And then you're like, well, you hurt me, so I'm going to avoid you. Judication. So yeah, there's a judgment here, despair, journey, coffin. So there is something happening. I'll pull another card on that. All right. I feel here there is someone in the midst that could be sabotaging you or them. All right. So an outside person, whether that is an person that was in your upbringing, or a person that have taken up a lot of space in the recent time. It could have to do with money. I feel here money is a big thing. It's like money. The word money. It is someone that's like, because they chose a certain type of setup and a certain type of luxury, now, you know, it's like, it's not giving them happiness. So there's a reason why you say money cannot bring you happiness, and it's true. It cannot bring you happiness. Even though, personally, I would say it does, right? But it's a stupid thing, it's a silly thing to say, because when I had, you know, I think 2021, I think was the year that I had very, I would say, successful income in my, you know, if you're looking at the value for myself. But it was also the year that I nearly died I ended up in hospital. I had complications under the COVID at the end. Anyway, it was weird complications. Do you think that I thought that I had money in the bank right then? I remember laying in the hospital bed, like having to call a friend because I can't handle having dry lips. And I didn't have my charger. Honestly, that was what I wanted. That was what I wanted. No money could buy me that. They were like, don't have that in the A&E, sorry. And I was prepared to walk out of there. I'm just saying, like, There was no money in my bank account that could help my pain right then. Obviously, it was more than a Vaseline. I was just losing it. At the same time, I was in a lot of pain. Wouldn't want to go through that again. And people say that, oh, well, when you die, you're going to feel great. No, I didn't feel great at all. Like, it was awful. I was anxious, right? So money cannot buy you happiness. And I think that this person, they believe that money could buy them happiness. And now, you know, there is this battle around them. They've spent a lot of time in a work situation, possibly very toxic, and now they're depleted, and now they might be losing money. All right, the Four of Wands. They could be dealing with someone narcissistic. They could be dealing with someone that keeps taking from them. They feel like, I feel this person here, Virgo, is that because they've been so focused on the materialistic side of things and the superficial side of things, they have just shut themselves off completely when it comes to their feelings, thinking that they cannot show their feelings. I mean, that's not what I'm getting at. It's like feelings, like it's so numb when it comes to them. They're like, well, I'm not hurt, I'm fine. Like, just let's get this sorted. I have really bad people chasing me here, or really annoying people, but not realizing that it all starts with love, because the more love you feel, supposedly the surroundings starting to look more colorful. But if you are going down that rabbit hole, you feel like, you know, it's putting two and two together here. So there will be a significant change in this connection, in this. This has to do with them realizing, accepting a defeat and having to almost forced to do something else, basically. Yeah, Virgo, travel could be on the horizon for you. Connecting with this person spiritually, strategic, feeling trapped as well, feeling a loss, healing. I see here as well, Virgo, that both of you, it's a strange reading this is, but they all been this week, is that you feel that this person is the last person on earth. Even though you're watching the reading, you think, this is the last person on earth that could possibly make me feel better at the moment. No thanks, I want new love. So that's here. But yeah, there is a big thread here. So possibly focus on cord cutting. This is a stagnancy in terms of a twin flame union that was stagnant. And even though you don't want to be with the person, it's something about a release of fear. Release of fear when it comes to, or take a leap when it comes to this connection. If you want to get back together, you know, it's like thinking about, okay, what is stopping this connection to be together? What was it? So it's almost like writing it down on a paper. Okay, what if, okay, what, let's start again. If, let's say, you could say, I would want to be together with them and we would have the most wonderful life together if... So what are the ifs? So even if you'll be, well, that's bloody obvious, but just write it down. It has to do with you confirming what needs to be in place. Yeah, you can clearly, it's easy to say when someone have made you angry, because we all do that. It'd be like, well, clearly if this person isn't a third party, or they're not talking to me, this, that, and the other, okay, maybe write it down. So because it's almost like saying break it down anyway, because even looking at behaviors that you write down that could be painful is actually a release. And this person here as well, if I could give them a call and tell them what to do tomorrow, can you please write down what it is that you feel like you can't do or that is missing here, right? Because they are sort of saying, well, I've done everything. I've done everything here. But then Virgo's cold to me. They have a lot of other options. I'm not going to give them one more attention. This person could be someone with, I'm getting that they might have just one number one in their birth date, or it could be something about a fixed sign. They're like, okay, I only show certain behaviors at, you know, certain period. And if they don't see it, then they don't see it. That's all I will do. It is there. It's a childish way. Now, Virgo, for you here, it says, continue giving love to yourself. Don't underestimate the fact that, you know, that once upon a time there was deep love between the two of you. You walked away, and you also have pain with this person because it didn't go the way you anticipated as well. They could have been stuck in your head, and you can even be angry that you were stuck in your head because of this person. Now, it's saying here, you will never experience the same pain twice. So not to worry about, it's saying here, don't worry that thinking, writing about your feelings or what you would like to happen is going to put you in the same boat again, because that boat, that ship have sailed, it's sunk. So this has to do with you believing in a magic, hope, the spark. A twin flame union can always find the spark, but sometimes it is more about finding the spark within yourself that is going to shift that gear. So again, twin flame readings are deep. So perhaps here, if you have been focusing as well about yourself and feeling, well, now I'm ready for love, but I'm not ready for them. It's tomorrow, it's saying here, write down what behaviors you would have liked to see from them back then. Even if it's obvious, that's the message I'm getting. Because it will help you dig up the feeling. So if that was, let's say, well, I love this person and they shut me out, and then they blamed it on me, or they did certain behaviors that was toxic, for instance. So it's saying you can write it down. What would you like to see from this person? All right, you would have liked to see that this person acknowledged your feelings, that they were there for you when you had a tough time, or that they simply were there through a tough time, or to tell you they love you, that they open up. What would you like them to say? So it's saying here, break it down. And that might seem very weird, but that's what it's saying here. Break it down, because it has to do with also new love. So even though this person, you will say, well, now it is too late, because actually maybe you don't have feelings for them, or in that way where you're not thinking about them, you're not really visualizing them in your house, let's say, and that's okay. You don't have to do that. It's not have to be forced, but it's something to do with the magic in this union at the time when this was on a peak, let's say in your feelings, when you really wanted to be them. Why did you want to be with them at the time? So again, that is the solution to the stagnancy in your feelings when it comes to this union, but also it has to do with the release of pain that has been sitting there, that tomorrow, especially this period, especially Scorpio season, it's the time to release this pain that is deep within you, and you think that is not even bothering you at the moment, but it is here. So the release will certainly bring a soulmate into you, or also strengthen this contract between the two of you. It's going to be, I feel here that like there will be a big shift here in old, like when you are able to watch the pain or watch the loss of it, that's when you're able to let it go. So it's an exercise in a way, and not to, yeah, it's basically an exercise. It's the same as you will write down a list when you manifest, but it's like, that's also work. That's why we don't do it every day, right? We do it when we really have to do it. It's like, okay, I guess I have lost everything now. I might as well. If you had nothing in the whole world and you were left with a pen and paper and you were like, okay, manifest the shit out of everything, I bet you with that pen and paper in the dark room, you probably will achieve more and get more result the next day than when you sit at home comfortably on a couch and eating ice cream and watching a sad movie. Trust me. But no, none of us do that. But it's saying here to do it this time. Manifest. Manifest also if you want this person, but more importantly, you write down what it is that happened to you and them, that what pain, what was your feelings, and what is it that you want to see from this person in order to heal from what they've done. Whatever it is, doesn't mean that, again, okay, tomorrow they have to come with a ring. If it is that, you manifest that. If it is they need to tell me that, you know, they, the truth, what happened in their feelings, anything, just write it down. Yeah, because here, avoiding confrontation, avoiding speaking up about feelings here. Yeah. I feel this person here, yeah, is avoiding. They've been staying in this hermit for a very, very long time. For most of you, Virgo, it is that it's to do with this person's avoidance. It is to do with them being stubborn. And yeah, but even if it's so in a way that you have done everything you could, it's not on you here. You showed love, but it's still, it's saying here, it's almost going to help them release as well. So it's almost you helping them, which is tying you together, and it can sort of close this agreement nicely. It has to do with a release and you being ready to move on to another path potentially here. But yeah, this is quite deep. Please do check out other signs in your chart as well for additional love messages, Virgo, and please like, subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead.